There's a moment that comes quietly. You're standing in your kitchen. Maybe it's late evening, and for the first time you think, what happens if I fall and nobody knows? That single thought changes everything, and once that thought arrives, the people around you start saying the same thing. Maybe it's time to look at a nursing home. They mean well. They love you. But something inside you resists. Because you know, losing your home doesn't just mean losing a building. It means losing your morning coffee by the window, your garden, the hallway where your grandchildren took their first steps, your entire rhythm of life. Here's what I want you to understand before we go any further. A nursing home is not your only option. It was never your only option. There are paths most people never hear about. Quiet, practical, deeply personal paths. And today I'm going to walk you through 5 of them. Not with pressure, not with urgency, just with honesty. Let's begin. The first thing worth considering is this. Instead of moving yourself to where the help is, bring the help to where you are. Most people don't realize that in-home support doesn't mean a hospital bed in your living room. It means a kind, trained person who shows up a few mornings a week. Maybe they help you shower safely. Maybe they prepare breakfast and make sure your medications are set for the day. Then they leave, and the rest of the day is yours, your couch, your television remote, your tea at 3 o'clock. Nothing changes except one thing. You're safer. Let me tell you about a woman named Margaret. She's 81, lives in a small 2-bedroom house she's owned for 34 years. After a hip replacement, her son wanted her in a facility. Margaret refused. Instead, a caregiver began visiting every morning from 7 to 10. She helped Margaret bathe, made oatmeal the way Margaret liked it, and checked her blood pressure. By 11, Margaret was sitting on her porch, alone, independent, watching the birds like she always had. That was 2 years ago. Margaret still lives there. Here's something many people don't realize. You can start with just a few hours a week. If your needs grow, the hours grow with you. Nothing is locked in. Nothing is permanent. You stay in control, and when you stay in control, something inside you stays strong too. Now, the second path is one that sounds scary at first, but listen carefully. Sometimes the problem isn't that you can't live alone. The problem is that your house has become too much house. 14 rooms, a staircase your knees no longer trust, a backyard that takes 2 hours to maintain, a roof you can't inspect, gutters you can't clean. The house didn't change, your body did. And that's not failure. That's just time doing what time does. So instead of moving into a nursing home, what if you moved into a smaller place? A single-floor apartment, a cozy, senior-friendly rental with wider doorways, grab bars already installed, and no stairs anywhere. You keep your furniture, your photographs, your favorite blanket. You just carry them into a space that fits your life today, not the life you had 20 years ago. Have you ever thought about how much energy your current home quietly takes from you? That's a question worth sitting with. If you're still watching, type 2 in the comments. Just the number, nothing else. The third option is one that people either love or fear, moving in with family. Now, before you shake your head, hear me out. This is where things quietly go wrong for most families. Not because of love, because of silence. People move in together without talking about the hard stuff first. Who cooks? Who cleans the shared bathroom? What happens when you need quiet and the grandchildren are loud? What if your daughter parents differently than you did? Without clear conversations up front, love turns into tension within weeks. But when families sit down and talk honestly, something beautiful can happen. You get to hear your granddaughter practice piano every evening. You eat dinner with people who know your story. Someone is always nearby, not hovering, just present. The key is this: you must keep pieces of your own life, your own room, your own morning routine, your own friendships outside that house. You're not moving in to disappear into someone else's life. You're joining it while keeping yours. Most seniors are surprised when they learn this. The families that make this work aren't the ones who love each other most. They're the ones who communicate most. Love without clarity becomes frustration. Love with clarity becomes partnership. Here's something that might surprise you. The fourth option: what if you didn't live with family, but with a friend, or even someone new, someone your age, going through the same stage of life? Senior home sharing is growing quietly across the country. 2 people, 2 bedrooms, 1 shared kitchen and living room, split the rent, split the groceries, share the evenings if you want, or close your door and read in silence. Think about this honestly. What's harder, living with someone, or lying awake at midnight wondering if anyone would notice if something happened to you? Loneliness after 70 is not just uncomfortable, it's genuinely heavy. It sits on your chest some nights, and it doesn't get talked about enough. A housemate doesn't solve everything, but knowing someone is in the next room, that quiet awareness, it changes how you sleep. It changes how you breathe at night. The practical side matters too. Costs go down, chores get divided. Someone notices if you seem off one morning. Someone asks if you've eaten. This isn't about dependency, it's about presence. Two independent people choosing to share a roof because life is simply lighter that way. If that makes sense to you, type 4 below. Just the number. The fifth path is the most creative one, and often the most overlooked. You don't move anywhere. You stay exactly where you are, but you build a web of small systems around your daily life. A medical alert pendant around your neck. A neighbor who checks in every Tuesday and Friday. Grocery delivery so you're not driving in weather that makes you nervous. A pharmacist who organizes your medications into weekly packs. A local volunteer who drives you to your doctor every month. No single one of these is dramatic, but together they form a quiet net beneath you. This is where things quietly go wrong for many seniors. They think safety means one big decision, one dramatic move, but real safety is often 12 small decisions working together. Carol, the woman down the street, didn't move into a facility. She just let people help in small, specific ways. And she woke up every morning in the same bed she'd slept in for 20 years. That mattered to her more than most people understood. When is the last time you asked yourself not, where should I live, but what do I actually need to feel safe right here? That question changes the entire conversation. So here's where we land. If someone has told you that a nursing home is your only choice, I want you to pause before accepting that. Not because nursing homes are bad. Some are wonderful. Some provide care that genuinely saves lives. But because you deserve to know every option before choosing any option. Bring help into your home. Move to a smaller space. Join your family with clear agreements. Share a home with someone who understands your season of life. Or build a safety net right where you are. 5 paths, each one real. Each one keeping your dignity exactly where it belongs. With you. The years after 70 are not an ending. They are a continuation, and how you live them should be your decision. Made calmly, made clearly, made without fear. If any part of this video gave you something to think about, I'd love to hear which idea resonated most. Leave a comment below, not for me, for the other people watching who might need to hear your perspective. And if you'd like more conversations like this one, subscribing is a simple way to stay connected. We'll be here. Thank you for your time today. It matters to me that you spent it here. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.